Hi everyone, I'm Hathaway Moore.
I'm Jacqueline Shea.
And I'm Isaac Katz, and we are students in a social media and business class at the Ross School of Business, and we are here to teach you how to use LinkedIn.
All right, so we're going to go through how to create a LinkedIn account. So first, go to your browser of choice and type in the browser bar linkedin.com, and then you will go to get started on a new account. But before we do that, let's just explain what LinkedIn is for those of you who don't know. So LinkedIn is an online website that connects you with other professionals around the world. Essentially, it is a business-oriented social network. So to start, type in your first and last name. For the purposes of this, we'll just say Mike Smith, and come up with a password, and then click Join Now. Okay, so after you click Join, you'll be taken to this screen to help connect you and start your professional profile. And it's really important that you are connected with your company, because then you can find coworkers and connect with other employees as well. So first, follow the screen directions, and let's say for the purposes of this, Ross School of Business. There it is, and job title, assistant professor. And then you click create my profile. Then you're going to have to confirm your email address. Okay, so once you click on the email, the link will take you to this page where you can give in your email and password, and LinkedIn will connect you with import your contacts from your email address and connect you with those people. That's a great way to find people, but for the purposes of this, we're just going to skip over that. And again, skip over the people you may know. And LinkedIn also has a mobile application, which is great to bring LinkedIn on the go. But again, we're going to skip that for now, but it's definitely something to look into in the future. So LinkedIn has two options, the basic, which is free, and the premium, which is at a plan cost. And for now, we're just going to go with the basic, but the premium has other great features like access to more people. You can directly message people who you are not connected to, and you just get a lot more information through that service. But again, we're going to choose basic for now. Okay, so this is the beginning homepage. And again, we're going to skip this step of adding your email address, but again, that's a great way to import your contacts and find people you may know. So it asks about joining groups, and if you find any group that interests you, click join, and you can be part of that like sub-social network then, which is a great thing to do. So as you can see, you click on a few of them, and sometimes it has to approve you, but it's a good idea to click on those, things that interest you, and then you can see people who influence you and people you'd like to hear from, so that news or words from them will pop up on your screen. So let's say Mike is interested in Richard Branson and Daniel Goleman and Bill Gates. So now he's following them. And then you can also follow companies that you might be interested in working for, that you have worked for in the past, or that you currently work for, or that you're just interested in. So let's say you're interested in Northwestern State University, and it has universities for this because a university email address was used. And then you can click on See Your New Homepage.
So now we are on Mike Smith's homepage, and this is basically the hub of your LinkedIn, where you're going to find out all your information, connect with your friends, and edit your profile. So on this front screen that you can see now, this is kind of your news feed. So earlier we saw that Mike was following people like Richard Branson and Daniel Goleman, and so every time they update their profiles, it's going to show up on Mike's news feed, so he can stay updated on all the topics and people that he's interested in. So now we're going to walk you through all the content on the home page and what you can do with it. So this home tab is going to take you to the page that you're currently seeing. The profile tab is going to take you to Mike's specific profile, which we'll get into later. This network tab shows Mike's contacts, and if he wants to add any connections, then he can do this through this tab. Finally, for jobs, let's say Mike is interested in being the assistant professor at a different school. He can search job openings here. And also for interests, Mike might be interested in working at a particular company or joining a group, so he can search all of this through this tab right here. Okay, so now that you all know a little bit more about LinkedIn's homepage, let's go ahead and create a profile for Mike. So like we mentioned earlier, you're going to click Profile and then Edit Profile. So as you can see, Mike's profile is pretty bare right now. So let's fill that in with some experiences. Let's start with a picture. So LinkedIn says it best. Make sure you're looking your best. So let's choose picture 1. Okay. So as you can see, picture 1 is kind of a silly picture, probably not the most professional, which, while it's funny, is not the best for LinkedIn. So you want to, let's go ahead and change the photo. Let's try picture 2. So keep in mind that for LinkedIn, you want to look as professional as possible because this is what future employers and colleagues are going to see. So here's a cute, much more professional one. Now that we have a picture for Mike, we are going to take the next step and add experiences. So LinkedIn recommends these 4 options on the side. So click the first one to experience, and it will take you down to the experience section. So Mike Smith currently works for the Ross School of Business. So type in your employer, and LinkedIn will recognize all major universities and employers. So when it pops up, click that. And he is an assistant professor here. So you want to go ahead and fill in your title, and LinkedIn will also recognize most major titles. And the Ross School of Business is located in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And let's say he's been working there since January 2010 to now, because he currently works here. And LinkedIn will give you a headline of what your current title is, so you can see that now that it knows that you currently work at the Ross School of Business, underneath your name, when people see you, they'll also see that you're an assistant professor at the Ross School of Business. And in the description box, you want to add what you do there. So let's say he develops curriculums for accounting classes. So you would go ahead and add everything that you do for your company and save. Underneath the experience section, there's also an option for you to upload files of maybe past PowerPoints or documents that you've created so people can see representations of your work. And underneath the experience tab, now you can see education and additional info like interests and personal details. So you want to go ahead and add where you went to school, what you're interested in, and any other relevant details, like maybe if you're fluent in a language or if you're proficient in a certain computer program, anything that you'd want people to know about you. So we filled in all of Mike Smith's profile, and just so you all know, another way to add information onto a profile is if you click the Edit Profile drop-down menu here. You could also import a resume, and LinkedIn will automatically fill in your experiences and skills and expertise from your resume, but we chose to do it manually.
With new resume and all his information, he's going to look for a new job. So we come up to the top toolbar under Jobs. We click there, and Mike is looking for a new assistant professor job. And so we're going to search the database, and he's looking to stay in Michigan nearby, so we're going to look at the Wayne State University Associate Professor job. First, just look through the job description, see if it's applicable to yourself, desired skills and expertise, company description, and then LinkedIn actually gives you the link straight to the job application, so you're able to go straight to the company website and apply there. Now we're back on Mike's profile page, and we're going to look at these icons on the top right corner. So the person will give you a list of different people you can contact through other social media avenues, either Gmail or Facebook, and it'll link you to people you may know. The flag is for notifications, so if anyone views your profile, you'll get a new notification, so you can connect to them through that way. And then the message is for new invitations from other people who are asking to connect with you, or different messages. So Jacqueline just invited us to connect with her on LinkedIn, so we're going to go through and accept that. And then we can view her profile and see if she has anything in common or other areas that we want to connect.
Okay, so after going through an overview of how to set up LinkedIn profile and all the different features of LinkedIn, you can really see how LinkedIn is such a great tool in general. From this presentation, you saw that Mike was able to apply for a job through LinkedIn, able to connect with people. And what's really great about LinkedIn is that you can connect with anyone really in any industry as long as you know them, and explore your interests professionally and personally, and connect with people with common interests, and really establish an online network that will end up ultimately broadening your offline network as well.
Thanks for listening to our video.
We hope you learned a lot about how to use LinkedIn.
Good luck getting started. We hope to see you on LinkedIn.
Connect with us!